Welcome into the kitchen. I mean, this is my kind of segment today, Brenda Doobie. This is good. So we're doing a kind of a combo. Maybe you're a vegan, maybe you're doing some celiac awareness, right? So we've got all of those things covered today.
So it is Celiac Awareness Month. So we've got some gluten-free buns that we'll make this with.
Okay.
These are plant-based burgers that are friendly for those who cannot tolerate gluten.
Got it. Because a lot of these burgers have like a rice or some sort of...
Yeah, or they use some kind of a wheat gluten to tie everything together, and they're not always gluten-friendly. These are.
Okay.
So this is Beyond Meat. And here's the thing. You're used to the ones in the freezer section.
Right.
Kind of bean-based. These have a pea protein isolate in them.
Okay.
So 20 grams of protein in one of these.
Let's get a can we get a close-up of what these look like just really quickly? I mean, these, they look... If you didn't know any better, you'd think it was...
They look like ground beef.
Yeah.
And that, you're kind of like, then I don't know what I want to eat. They're beet juice colored. Okay. So it's not an artificial color.
Okay, got it.
And so, now here's the thing. These guys still have about 20 grams of fat in them.
Oh, so there's a lot of fat
to them. There's still quite a bit of fat in them. Which,
I mean, in a way is helpful because that gives you the texture and sort of like the juicy...
The creaminess to it along the way.
Well, that makes sense.
So that's what people sometimes don't like about the veggie burgers.
They're so dry.
Yeah, and they're missing that. So I'm kind of doing a Mexican version of that. And these are great with, you know, instead of mayo, use your guacamole. But I thought I'd take it a little bit different direction, just in case maybe that's enough fat for you and or calories. Okay. So let's give it a different version. So I grabbed some pico de gallo out of produce. Okay. And then I'm going to add some of my favorite... And mango just reminds me of Mexican food. It's really a very tropical food. Yeah. But this is the champagne mango. Okay. Okay, so the outside looks a little bit wrinkly. I don't know if we can see that on there. And that's how you want it to be ready to go. So you're going to think it's a little bit overripe. It's perfect. Now, I sliced down the side of the cores, and then I'm going to kind of crosswise cut it. Okay. And then the easiest thing is just to flip it out.
Oh my gosh.
This just, do you like mango?
This is so easy. I love, let me try.
Do you want to try a piece?
Yes.
This well, I'm going to let you describe it before I tell you how I usually let people know.
First of all, it's very sweet.
Very sweet.
There's not much, there's like a little bit of a citrus tart on the front end, but then it's very, very sweet at the end.
It is very sweet, and the texture is not, you know, mangoes can be a little bit fibrous. I love mangoes.
No,
These
that's
are kind of like, my daughter calls them mango butter.
They are. It's very buttery.
Yeah. Yes, yes. They're really creamy, so this is a great place to start. I'm telling you, just eating this off, oh, it's so good.
Champagne?
Champagne mangoes.
Got it.
Right next to the other mangoes. So I'm just going to stir that up, and I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. Okay. Okay, so these guys only take about 3 minutes on a side, and they're going to brown up really, really nice.
And you don't have, you're not like cooking, right? You're just sort of warming.
You do want to cook them. They've been made with vegetables and so forth, so they always want you to be safe. Take them to an internal temperature of about 165. Okay. You can put these on the grill as well. I didn't want to haul a grill and they'll hold together. Okay. I did taste, so we've got another version. Okay, so this one is also, it's the Organics plant-based version. It's lower fat, but it's higher carbs because the mix of what they're making is different. Okay. It's still going to have a look of ground beef on there. These are a little less juicy because the fat content is lower. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Okay. Both delicious. I ran them all at my house. The guys really liked this a lot better than the other ones, and some of the girls preferred the other ones.
Interesting.
So, both delicious. Now, sticking with the vegan version, if we're going to go plant-based, cheese isn't plant-based, right? So I grabbed some of the cheeses right out of the produce section. Okay. So I know. Let me tell you what, when you heat it up a little bit, that's when we really like it. Okay. So you can put some creaminess on there. If you're going to stick on there your guac and all that, that's good. But we're going to use, remember, some of our mangoes. So we're going to let that finish heating up. Okay. And we're going to put that on our gluten-free buns, and we're going to have a delicious dinner tonight.
I love it. Okay, we'll finish things up after the break.